Hi, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do American English Idioms lesson number 55. We'll go through 5 idioms and review their meanings, a couple of examples for each, and we'll go through a story at the end so you can hear the idioms in context. This is a series, so if you like this video, subscribe for more. Let's get started. First, I'll read the idioms. Take it easy. Not playing with a full deck, a storm in a teacup, hang in there, go back to the drawing board. Take it easy. This means relax. So to take it easy means to not try so hard, not overwork. It means to just relax and be leisurely about whatever you're doing. So on weekends, I like to take it easy. I like to sleep in. I like to just hang around the house, watch TV, and get a lot of rest and self-care in. Examples are, after the surgery, the doctor told him to take it easy. He took it easy after a long day at work. Not playing with a full deck. This means the person is not mentally capable. Stupid. So, of course, calling someone stupid is very mean. To say someone's not playing with a full deck is also mean. It has to do with a deck of cards. And to say someone is not playing with a full deck means that some of the cards in their deck of cards are missing. So they're not all there. They're missing something crucial, and that's impacting their ability to do reasonable things. So this is definitely an idiom you should avoid unless you're doing it jokingly or if you're intending to be mean, I guess. Examples are, the way he acts, it's clear he's not playing with a full deck. If he thinks that plan will work, he's not playing with a full deck. A storm in a teacup. This means a big fuss about a small problem. So, of course, a teacup is very small and a storm is very large, like a thunderstorm. So, a thunderstorm in a teacup is a lot of chaos over something that's fairly minor. So, this idiom is very similar to the phrase, much ado about nothing, which, of course, is derived from Shakespearean times. It's this idea that there's a lot of concern and frustration or activity around something that's really a non-issue. So if someone's at the front desk of a hotel and they're complaining because the drinks in their refrigerator are Coke products instead of Pepsi products, they would be causing a storm in a teacup. That is minor. It's not worth making a huge fuss about, generally speaking. Examples are, their argument was just a storm in a teacup. The whole situation was a storm in a teacup and soon forgotten. Hang in there. This means don't give up. So to tell someone to hang in there doesn't imply that you're telling them to hang on anything. Rather, it's this idea that things will get better if you just persist. And this one right here is very common. So if a kid loses a baseball game, for example, you might say, hang in there, the next game will be better. Examples are, hang in there, things will get better. She kept telling herself to hang in there despite the challenges. Go back to the drawing board. This means to start over. So this has nothing to do with actually drawing anything. Rather, we're getting at the idea that you need to go back and start from the beginning, start fresh. This idiom is likely derived from engineers going back to start over on their written and drawn plans back very deep historically, but nowadays we say it all the time. So if I propose a plan to my boss and he does not like it, I'll say, okay, I'm going to go back to the drawing board. Let me bring you something else. Examples are, the plan failed, so they had to go back to the drawing board. they went back to the drawing board to come up with a new strategy. So, let's read a story so we can hear these idioms in context. The high school soccer team was in trouble. Their star player, Leo, had sprained his ankle the day before the big championship game. Some parents muttered that the backup goalie, Sam, wasn't playing with a full deck and couldn't handle the pressure. The team felt the tension, but the coach stayed calm. "This is just a storm in a teacup," she said. "We've faced worse. Let's go back to the drawing board and come up with a new strategy." At practice, the team worked hard. Sam made mistake after mistake, but refused to quit. "Hang in there," his teammates told him. "You've got this." On game day, the players took their coach's advice to take it easy and trust their training. Sam started nervously, but soon found his rhythm. By the second half, he was blocking shots like a pro. The game ended with a surprising victory for the team, proving that with support and determination, anyone could rise to the challenge. So again, those idioms are take it easy, not playing with a full deck, a storm in a teacup, hang in there, go back to the drawing board. Great job today. There are other videos like this on this channel and more are coming soon. I'll put playlists and videos right here, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.